A Premier League giant wants 50 million for the defender that's in Real Madrid sights. And there's more. A bomb has exploded in the Blanco locker room. One of our number 11s may have his days numbered in Madrid, and an old rival is ready to strike. But hold on, because it's not just any rival. It's a club led by a certain bald Spaniard who loves to crush merengue dreams. And what did Xabi Alonso say about it? My friend, the coach left everything up in the air, but he also sent a clear message.
But wait.
I'll tell you all of this right now.
But before that,
if you're a true Madridista, and you want to see Real dominate Europe once again, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Here you get daily videos with hot news, real opinions, and a lot of rage when it's needed. So hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell. Now take this in, brother. Rodrigo, our Brazilian lightning bolt, has a future that's looking cloudier than ever. In the press conference before the debut against Osasuna, coach Xabi Alonso was straightforward and mysterious at the same time. When asked about the rumors of Rodrigo leaving, he said, "There are many rumors in the summer. I see him well, I'm counting on everyone. I want them to be 100% committed." Read it again. That's clearly the kind of statement that can be read two ways. For some, it's just a standard answer. But for those who truly follow football, you know, that smells like I can't say anything now, but I'm preparing to lose the guy. And that's where Manchester City comes in. According to Defensa Central, the English, led by him, the infamous Pep Guardiola, are preparing the strike. And it's not just any attempt, it's a full offensive to take Rodrigo to Manchester in this window. The plan is simple and direct. With Savinho possibly leaving for Tottenham, City needs a strong replacement, and for Guardiola, Rodrigo is target number one. He's the Spaniard's dream player. And the most shocking part, according to Defensa Central sources, contact has already been made. Guardiola supposedly spoke directly with Rodrigo's staff. And the message was clear. You have 7 to 8 days to decide. Either you come now, or the train leaves and doesn't come back. In other words, a true ultimatum. And that's where the dilemma hits hard at Valdebebas. Rodrigo wants to stay.
He loves the club.
He has said it publicly many times. He wants to fight for his place. But he also knows that if he becomes a permanent bench player, his career could stall. We're talking about a player at the perfect age to grow and establish himself among the best in the world. He can't stay on the bench. And that weighs heavy. And you think this is just a rumor? It's not. Fabrizio Romano himself, the king of transfer windows, is already closely following the situation. Other Spanish media outlets also confirm the movement is real, intense, and that the decision will be made in the coming days. For now, Real Madrid remains silent. No director has spoken. No official note. And brother, when Real is too quiet, it's because something big is happening behind the curtains. Rodrigo, meanwhile, trains as always. With focus, intensity, and determination. Xabi Alonso should start him against Osasuna, but the question hanging in the air is just one. Could this be the last time we see the number 11 on the pitch for Real Madrid? City is willing to pay big. The player is thinking it over.
The club is silent.
What's going to happen? And now it's up to you, Madridista. Would you sell Rodrigo to Manchester City? Do you think he still has space in this galactic squad? Or would it be better to cash in and bet on other names? Drop your thoughts in the comments because I'm reading everything. Ibrahima Konate, the French defensive monster from Liverpool, is on Florentino Perez and company's radar. Real Madrid has their eyes on him to strengthen the backline, and for good reason. The idea is to have a young, strong player with presence who can push, or even replace, Nacho and Alaba, who are becoming more and more unstable, whether due to age or injuries. Real's plan is clear: reinforce the defense with fresh blood, physical strength, and leadership presence. Konate is young, only 26, already has Premier League, Champions League, and French national team experience. And the best part, he has the profile of a defender that perfectly fits Madrid's long-term project. The idea is for him to become a new pillar of the defense, able to push, and eventually even replace, veterans like Nacho, who may not renew, and Alaba, who has been struggling with recurring injuries. But then, as always, the poison of the English market comes in. Premier League clubs love to make things difficult for Real Madrid, and with Liverpool it would be no different. They threw a rock right away, 50 million euros. That's right, 50 million for a player who, look at the irony, could leave for free in 2026 when his contract ends. A completely unrealistic amount, even more so for a club that has already spent a fortune in this window. But nobody here is a fool. Real Madrid is no sucker. According to AS, and confirmed by the always reliable Fabrizio Romano, the king of exclusives, The Merengues have already sent a formal offer of around 25 million euros, a value they consider more than fair, considering how close the contract is to expiring and the whole context. And the cherry on top comes from behind the scenes. Liverpool already knows they're going to lose the player. That's clear from the recent moves of the English side. They went to the market and signed defender Giovanni Leone, from Parma, for 31 million euros. A young, strong talent, clearly a direct replacement. And it didn't stop there. They're also eyeing Mark Guéhi from Crystal Palace, to further reinforce their defense. In other words, they're preparing to let Konate go. They just want to squeeze as much money as possible before it happens. But Real won't fall into that trap. Florentino has shown dozens of times that he prefers to wait for the right moment, rather than throw money out the window. That's why we have a financially balanced club even with Mbappe, Bellingham, Vinicius, Rodrigo, Endrick and a whole bunch of other stars in the squad.
And it doesn't stop there, my friend.
Bringing Konate now isn't just filling a defensive gap. It's a strategic move on every level. First, it solves a defensive problem for now and for the future. Second, it prevents him from going to a direct European rival, like PSG, who are also interested. Third, if they manage to get him for under 30 million, there's still room in the budget to reinforce the midfield in 2026 with another Galactico star. By the way, Real Madrid has already spent more than 170 million euros in this transfer window. That includes mastodons like Mbappe, young promises like Arda Güler and Franco Mastantuono, as well as Endrick, who's arriving full throttle. Making another huge investment now, without real necessity, would be reckless. And that's not Florentino's style. That's why the board's thinking is clear. If the English accept 25 million, great. The deal is done, the player arrives, adapts and starts the season. If they don't accept,
we wait.
Wait until 2026, sign a pre-contract, bring the player for free and send a clear message to the market. Here, Real Madrid calls the shots. And there's more. Konate does not want to renew with Liverpool. This has already been reported by several reliable sources. He's unhappy with the squad rotation, with his contract situation and with the pressure of losing his place. He's been through similar situations before, and everything indicates he's open to a change of scenery. And between us, who doesn't dream of playing at the Santiago Bernabéu, wearing the heaviest shirt in the world? The negotiation is still in a delicate phase, but all the signs are there.
The player wants to leave.
Liverpool needs to sell. Real wants to buy, but only for the right price. And PSG is watching closely, ready to try to hijack the deal. It's a true European chess game. Now tell me, Madridista, would you pay the 50 million now or wait until 2026 and get him for free? Is it worth investing in this defender or do you trust the academy? Drop your comments below because this discussion is going to get heated. And smash that like button if you want to see Konate wearing the Blanco shirt this season. And if you want to know firsthand whether Rodrigo is really leaving, if Konate is going Blanco or if there's another bomb coming, you already know what to do. Subscribe now.
Don't waste time.
Here it's straight talk, with fire in the eyes and love for this badge. Hit the bell, leave a like and share with your fellow Madridistas who deserve to know the truth. See you in the next video, Madridistas. Hala Madrid, always.